About 8 months ago, I was out on my bike and a guy texting while driving his red Mustang drove completely across the road to hit me head on. The result of the accident was a whole lot of physical therapy and surgery on both of my knees. All said, I think I got pretty lucky. It could have been a whole lot worse. But wait, why am I in a neck brace? We'll get to that. I got hit on July 1st. Fast forward to November and I finally get my knee surgeries. It's now February, and about 6 weeks ago, finally when I was getting some of my fitness back, doing indoor training, I decided to take my first solo outdoor ride since the surgery because my daughter forgot her gymnastics clothes and I needed to take it to her, and this happened. After a quick 5-hour-long job interview, I headed to the ER where I'd spend most of the rest of my evening, and I found out that I had broken my C6 and C7, a stable non-displaced fracture. I followed up with a neurosurgeon a few days later who told me that I had to wear this thing for 3 months. And during that time, no physical therapy, no lifting things, no putting any weight through my spine, obviously, which for me is pretty difficult to take. We're a very active family, and we like to spend our lives doing things outside. Riding bikes, hiking, playing soccer, whatever. We're not sedentary people. So that meant for a while at least, I couldn't do anything except walk. And I couldn't even take the dogs along with me because if they darted off in one direction or the other and pulled on the leash, that would have been bad. Which brings us to today. We're about 6 weeks out from the accident. I am allowed to ride on the trainer indoors as long as I'm not putting a lot of weight through my spine. And I'll get to that a little later today. I wanted to do that early, but it's gonna rain today and I really, really wanted to get these guys out for a walk. So walk first, then work, then ride, then soccer. Our usual trip is a 6 mile out and back to a dog park. On the weekends when we have some time, I will actually take them into the dog park, but work today, so no such luck. I like this route because most of it, about 4 of the 6 miles, is on a mixed use trail. The first and last mile, I still have to deal with traffic and crossing the road, which shouldn't be difficult, but people don't know how to drive. Not that I'm bitter or anything. There can be a lot of unrealistic positivity on social media, and I don't want to go too far in the other direction and make this sad video, but I want to be real. Bad things happen, and we need to deal with them. And for me, I need to stay moving in order to stay sane. We as a family value fitness and nutrition. Staying fit and eating well allow us to do the hikes and bike rides and play the sports that we like to play. We also believe in the concept of radical prioritization. So because my family is the most important thing, I need to do a good job at work so that I continue to get a paycheck and can provide for them. If I want to be the best husband, dad, and worker I can be, I need to be healthy and fit, and I need to do the things that allow me to perform better at the things that I really care about. So I make sure that I fit into my day, every day, time to move. I think it also just helps us perform better in our daily lives. I'm a more productive and focused worker when I've done a workout in the morning. I'm a better husband and dad if I've gotten my anxiety out. Normally that's training on my bike or lifting, but since I can't really do those things right now, the only thing I can do to move is walk. All right, that intersection is exactly 3 miles in. Time to turn around, pick up the pace, and get back to work. Good thing I got this walk in early. It just started to rain. You probably can't see it, it's pretty fine, just a few drops here and there, but it's coming. I've got a lot to do today, both personally and professionally, so I really need to get to it. But first, I need more coffee. I don't have a ton of time today, but I do have time for a quick spin. I saw an article online about a professional cyclocross racer who had a pretty similar fracture. This was what he was doing. So this allows me to feel more connecting to the bike while also not really putting a lot of load through my spine. That actually went surprisingly well. It's been really difficult for me to do any kind of meaningful power lately. And not just because I don't feel connected to the bike. Much of it is my mental state. I've had no motivation to do anything at all. In fact, I've only been getting on the bike because I know that not getting on the bike will just make everything worse mentally. But today's been one of those rare good days, and I'll take a win when I can get it. All right, more work to do before picking up the kids, getting dinner ready, and then getting over to soccer practice. Love a rainy soccer practice under the lights. Well, I had the whole winter off coaching, but now practices are back and they end at 7:30 and I'm tired. Time for a quick bite to eat and then get to bed. If you want to see more of me walking around, why don't you click right here. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.